Don't give up when facing small imperfections. They usually work out. In today's video, I am making some slimline cards, which I don't normally do. I have this adorable giraffe. Actually, I have 4 of them that I've had, and I made them, and they're just kind of sitting around. And I decided to take the animal print, the giraffe animal print stencil, and make some slimline cards because the giraffe is too tall for a standard A2 card. So here I am. I'm just stenciling it, and the stencil's a 6x6, so it's not large enough for the slim line. So what I'm doing is I'm just stenciling where I can, and then I arrange it and bring it down. So I tried to line up the best I could with the lines that are already there, and it looks okay. It doesn't look great, and you can notice it. But once you finish your card and you put the adorable giraffe and you put your sentiments, it really does work out. So that's what I'm doing here. I had used one color to stencil, and then I'm using another color just to soften up the white. So that was my first panel that I made. So for the sentiment, I had already stamped and die cut the word hello, and I thought it might have been a little bit too stark white, so I thought I would ink the edges, but then when I started inking the edges, I kind of messed it up, so I decided to just ink the whole thing with yellow. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I just adhere it to the card base with the giraffe, and it really ended up working out really fine. So here I am. I'm just using my ATG, and I'm just gluing it down. I use some liquid glue as well, just because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So I'm putting down the card base on my 8.5 by 3.5, I believe it is. And like I said, look how cute that giraffe is. So once you put the giraffe down and you put the sentiment down and you put a little bit of glitter, yes, there are some imperfections, but I promise you, no one is looking at them. No one's going to be like, oh, look, she messed up. It's a cute card in the end. So that's my first card. So here's my second one. So this time I figured I would use Post-it notes and cover some of those openings so that I could get it to look a little bit neater. So that's what I'm doing here. I just took Post-it and I'm just trying to cover up some of those openings so I could make the card look a little more seamless. Didn't do a great job with this either. I didn't, as you could see, I didn't glue down, tape down my stencil. So it started moving, and I used a different yellow as well, which I'll list in the bottom. But anyway, so that was my second attempt at this background. Again, not terrible, but you'll see I didn't, I kind of, it's hard. It's hard to match them up because they're not perfect. But I did the best I could, and in the end, they look good. So that's my second panel. So here's my third panel. So I changed the color. I made it, I picked up more like a tan color. And then I used masking tape to hold it down. A little more permanent, but again, I didn't do the top. But I was able to lift it and see, how it was looking, and it was looking okay. So that's what I did here. I used masking tape, a little bit better than Post-it notes. And then the same thing, I'm just kind of lining it up the best I can. So that's what's going on for this third one. And for my fourth panel, I went a different way. Off screen, I did some clouds and I did some grass, and I just kind of did just a scenery in the back to put the giraffe on. And I wasn't sure what sentiment I was going to use for this one, so I just figured I'll just get it ready, and then when I need a card for a birthday or a hello or what have you, I could just add a sentiment. And if you stick around, I'll show you all 4 cards completed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I inspired you. Have a great day. Here are the 4 cards. Either I added a little bit of glitter or a little bit of bling or some hearts or some glossy accents. So thank you again.